Hello everyone, this is Lottie from Cancer is a Lifestyle. Today I wanted to talk about one of our deliveries that we're going to be making for the crocheting ministry. What you see here, I hope you can get a good look of them. It's kind of bright in here, but these are all um, the American Heart Association's Little Hats, Big Hearts campaign, where you make little baby red hats, and they're distributed in February for all heart defects, that babies that are born with heart defects. Now, this is a very dear project of mine. I love doing this. These are just like certain um, designs that we have done. These are just some of them. But we actually have a family member that is going through this right now. And he is about in pre-K right now, and his name is little Dustin. And he had a congenital heart defect that, so if you wanted to find out more about his story, he is on Facebook. It's Dustin's Brave Heart. But he's doing really good. So we do this every year. Usually around this time, we get some red, anytime we get donations of red yarn, we use it towards this. Now, this year we didn't have that many donations of red yarn, so we ended up, we're not going to make, we'll make about 20 of these hats that are going to go out. And I think last year we did 25. And I'm thinking that maybe next year what I'm going to do different, I'm not going to wait till the end of the year anymore. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start right away. So even if January people donate red yarn, all red yarn donated for the whole year is going to be just used for these red hearts hats. And so right here we got different variations of it. I wonder if you can see some of them. And this is a product of 3 of us actually. Now we got a whole bunch more. Like I said, we're going to be donating about 20 of them. These are just some. And this is I've done some of these, and then there was Bridget and Lola that also contributed to this. So this week we're going to be making, I think, a total of 4 donations. One of them will be right here to the American Heart Association for the Little Hats, Big Hearts campaign. Another one will go to the Heather's House that I mentioned before, the baby blankets and baby hats that are, and that is an organization for unwed teenage moms. And there will be 2 women's shelters that we're going to be donating hats and scarves to, and headbands also. And one is called Deborah's Place, and the other one is called Sarah's Circle. So right now, yes, one last look at these, and then we'll move on. Okay, so now the next thing. Here I'm showing you these, I don't know what you would call them, these balls of very thin, almost thread-like, I'm going to call it thread. And I've actually had this donated. I had like 3 of those in different colors. As you can see the different colors here. Let me show you. There's been some tan and some a little like brown, beigey, and one big white one that was donated a few years back. And I did not know what to do with this at all. And I was just really trying to think of what can I do with this. You know, I always tell people that, you know, whatever you donate, I am going to use everything. You know, I'll make something out of it. So it finally kind of dawned on me after I got kind of tired of seeing it sit on my shelf that, you know what, maybe I can make granny squares and then put them together into a scarf. Now I know you're probably thinking this is not a very warm scarf. No, this is not meant to be a warm scarf for winter or anything. But if you go on any organization for women's shelters, they will post things that they are looking for. And a lot of them, not only do they offer them support if it's abuse, or if it's shelters for because they are homeless, but they also help them find apartments, they help them find jobs, and a lot of times they are looking for suits or jewelry or handbags or any kind of accessories that these women can wear on their job interviews. So I was actually thinking, let me make this scarf and it can be a decorative scarf that they can, you know, wrap around their neck for maybe, you know, like chain, like a gold chain several times to make it decorative. Now you will see that this right here is one scarf. I purposely made it really long, and I wish I could show you just how long. It is very long, so they could wrap it around their neck in several different styles, and or even wear it around their, you know, in their hair if they want it. But I really am happy with the way they came out. I really, really am happy with the way they came out, because like I said many times, I always tell people, I think I have, how many are here, 5 or 6, and I made them really long. Like I said, they look very lacy, but I always tell whoever donates, we will take whatever you want to donate to us, and we will put it to use. We will make something out of it. We're not going to waste anything. We are very frugal. We understand that all this is very expensive. It costs money, and donations are very precious. So we want to thank anyone who, whatever donation they want to make to us, not just of yarn, but if they also have more of these threads that they want to get rid of, we can make a lot of things out of them. I also want to point out that I've used it also as a trim on blankets, and I have used it as a trim on hats. Whoops, excuse me. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is another unusual thing that has been donated to us. Now, this is not yarn. Now, it may look like yarn to you, but it is actually like twine. Can you see that? It is almost like twine, like, and I got several of these too. Now, almost something that you would use for macrame. And I actually, one of my ladies, Marianella, she does macrame, and I was kind of saving this for her too, but then she became ill, and she had surgery, and then I thought, well, you know, she's kind of out of commission right now, and then I thought, well, what, you know, maybe I can make pothole, you know, what is it, those plant hangers that they make with macrame. But then I got this idea, you know, I make homeless mats out of plastic, so maybe I can make a homeless mat out of this. And let me tell you, it is really coming out gorgeous. I really, really like the way this is coming out, and it's strong enough. It's not heavy. It's very easy to work with. It is not, I do use my largest hook, of course, but I really like, and this other thing here, I got some of this brown one, just a small. So I did it like in between the colors, and it actually is coming out really nice. And I think this is going to be a really pretty homeless mat, and another use for something that might be considered strange, and a lot of people may be like, you know, it's not yarn. What are you going to do with this? Well, I'll find a use for it. Okay, so you're not going crazy. You are really looking at a jar, a whole quart of pure maple syrup. And you're probably thinking, what in the world has this got to do with yarn? Absolutely nothing. But I thought I would end on a happy note. This morning I got a really nice surprise. My brother was coming through town, and he brought me some pure maple syrup from Wisconsin. And what a nice surprise. The weird part, let me tell you, I had to get up, I guess what time he came through town. He, like 4:10 in the morning, I was downstairs in front of my building in my bathrobe, as he delivered me my pure maple syrup from Wisconsin. But I am really happy with it. It's coming out, it looks really dark on camera, but so I just wanted to end this on a really sweet note, because I've been waiting for this for a long time. Let me tell you, there are times that I wish I lived in Wisconsin, because they really have some really great things there that I love to buy and eat and partake in. So thank you again so much, everyone, for watching, and have a blessed day, everyone.